while others are going to focus on the policy, I'm going to focus on the essence of how we got to where we are. And I would ask that the members first reflect on our democracy, because that's how we got here. As heated as some of the rhetoric has been over the last few weeks, and arguably over the last few years on this issue nationally, we should stop and consider that in other countries, this debate would have been solved through conflict, armed or otherwise, genocide and other atrocities. Our democracy is an amazing thing. It isn't always pretty. Oftentimes it is messy and complicated and doesn't always end with a solution to our problems. But despite our challenges, America has withstood over 200 years of constant pressures, choices, and ideologies, from within and abroad. Our resolve continues to be tested, and America will still stand as an example of what democracy and freedom is all about. Our democracy matters, even when we sharply disagree with those who are running government. We should be thankful and thank God every night that we are so fortunate to live in this country. Whether we choose to accept it or not, we have a responsibility to take care of each other. Some people who criticize the Medicaid expansion came to me and outlined every financial concern they had line by line, yet failed to acknowledge the value of the progress we made as a committee of both Democrats and Republicans. They said this expansion of government would create a nation of bystanders without a desire to be innovative and self-reliant. I beg to differ. I believe that a human being without proper health care lacks a key component to engaging the American economy. Throughout this process, I saw a yearning. I saw a yearning deep within the hearts of men and women, a yearning that caused men and women to search deep within their hearts so they could reach outside of themselves to serve others. This is a primal instinct that we share as Americans. This yearning is a manifestation of our true selves and leads us to the character and courage to overcome peer pressure, which brings sharp criticisms from those who share our common ideas. This yearning is costly. If it were not so, we would be left to question its value. As a state representative, I accept this bill as an honest effort to manage a difficult and complex public policy. And as a citizen of humanity, I welcome the opportunity to ensure that hundreds of thousands of our citizens will now have access to the health care they require to live full and productive lives. We are not in control of the laws that govern the universe. However, we are in control of the laws that govern our own hearts. No one can tell us of any fundamental truth that we don't already know instinctively. The challenge, I believe, lies in the responsibility of acting courageously within that truth. Our society's future is not a predetermined course. It is a combination of our collective will in the pursuit of our common humanity. This is and has been the guiding principle I have used to arrive to my support of the Medicaid expansion bill. This debate will continue for years to come because politics have made some of us hard and unkind. But today is a day to be an elected official, not a politician. This bill, I believe, strikes the correct balance in government, a balance between not doing too much and not doing too little. I fundamentally believe that behind every problem that exists in our society, there isn't a government program that can be designed to solve it. Some problems are better left to the individual and their ability to manage their own affairs. However, regarding the Medicaid expansion, I believe there is a need for government to be involved, because as our society evolves, so must our policies be readjusted to reflect our values. In the 26th chapter of St. Matthew, it says, "The poor will always be amongst us." It does not say, let them die, let them suffer, ignore their value as members of our society. So as you cast your vote today, I ask that you have love in your heart, patience in your spirit, understanding in your mind, righteousness in your stand, discernment in your decision, strength in your soul, goodness in your work, kindness in your dealings, courage in your actions, wisdom in how you walk, and protection in your path. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. God bless us and God bless America.